Panthers Nation, what up, though? It's Aaron Duncan here with the Necessary Bluntness Sports Talk, and I have to give an updated mock draft after the Carolina Panthers made one of the biggest trades of the offseason to kick off the offseason by moving up from number 9 to number 1. Now, obviously, we've talked about our positions of need. I've even ran a mock draft with us trading up to number 1, but obviously, now that I know what the exact trade is, I want to go in with the same strategy that I guess we've heard about or we've seen now, because we know what picks we lost. We know where we at salary cap wise, especially with losing DJ Moore. We have to get weapons for whatever quarterback that the Panthers draft. So it is what it is. But before we get into that, like I said, my name is Aaron Duncan here. I do recap and analysis of the Panthers. So make sure you are subscribed and hit the bell icon for notifications every time I go live or drop videos, because I'll be doing instant reactions with shorts or live streams whenever something big happens in this Panthers offseason. And clearly, big things are happening this offseason. So if you don't want to miss anything, hit the subscribe button. Also, give the video a thumbs up. But I want to talk about the needs, because obviously we need weapons, but what kind of weapons? We need a tight end. We need wide receivers badly. Obviously, Terrace Marshall Jr., he's probably our best receiver left, but I think we also go the vet wide receiver route. But I would like to go tight end in this tight end deep class. If there's a pass catching running back out there that's dynamic, I would love to get that as well. That way we have a little bit more versatility and skill set that we don't already have in the backfield, because we have a power back. We have a little bit of a slasher with Chuba, but we don't have a pass catcher or a home run threat that could take one run to the house. So if I can find some speed there, I'm going to go there. I want to get some interior offensive line depth to boost those guards, because the injured guards. I'm not really leaning more towards defense. I would like to spend that money mostly on defense to get more youth on offense. Obviously, I want some vet receivers, but mostly youth is what I'm looking for offense. But defense, maybe if there's a pass rusher or a linebacker there, maybe I'll go there. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the mock draft. All right, let's do it. I'm in the draft war room, whatever you want to call it. I'm here. Pro Football Focus Simulator. I'm picking they've already had the Panthers in here already. I'm going to drop their speed down just a little bit, just so I can have a chance if I want to get in there and make a trade. I don't have to trade up anymore, guys, so love it. Let's get into it. All right, we're on the clock. This is going to be the big decision. Look, Houston wants to make a trade. We'll maybe run that scenario in another mock draft if you want to trade back one spot to see what you can get, but I'm not doing that. I could offer a trade, but no. Let's go ahead and get started. I 100% think that it's going to be between Bryce Young and CJ Stroud. It's going to be just, what's your flavor? Do you want the dynamic Patrick Mahomes Jr., Diet Patrick Mahomes, the Steph Curry of the NFL, whatever they call him? Do you want to take that risk? He could be small and scrawny and get beat up. That's why they call him the Steph Curry, because he could flail out and fall. But the dynamic ability to buy time, move around the pocket, the field vision, ability to throw the ball at all three levels, he has pretty much everything in the repertoire. The only thing that he's missing is the size. For CJ Stroud, he's a perennial pocket passer. He can move a little bit. He's a pretty good athlete. Not as good of an athlete as some of the other top quarterbacks, but he can definitely move. He makes up with that with his precision, accuracy, his ability to layer the ball on different levels with touch, or be able to drive the ball home. Made some long throws ever so often. He's pretty accurate. He had a great combine workout. Obviously, we have the concerns about him under pressure and being able to move his stuff, but I think ultimately the size and the ability to be accurate is what Frank Wright is looking for exactly, and I think that we draft CJ Stroud. The best part about this is when we traded, we did not trade our second-round pick. We traded the second-round pick that we acquired from the 49ers to get Christian McCaffrey. So we're in a good spot there. Now, let's look at what we got. There's a trade opportunity here to go back 8 spots with the Commanders. I don't know about that. The Cardinals want to trade for 66. I think that's too much. That's too far back as well. What could we get if we do? Let's look at the weapons first, because this is what a real scenario when you look at wide receivers. Who are we looking at wide receiver wise? You got Josh Downs. You got Tank Dell, Michael Wilson. A.T. Perry is a good guy that has some good size. This is the range you're looking at. I don't think that's a huge. I do love Josh Downs. So if I could trade down and get Downs, that'd be amazing. What do people need? New Orleans doesn't need a receiver. Tennessee needs a wide receiver. Browns need a wide receiver. There's a lot of teams that need a wide receiver. If I go to 47, I probably miss out on Downs. That's a guarantee. But is there a gap between Downs and Tank Dell? We'll see. Let's go tight end. Tight end, you got Musgrave, you got Laporta, You got Darnell Washington, so I can move back if I want and Tucker Craft, Coons. This is a good amount of tight ends left. I love the depth in this tight end group. Let's look at wide receiver, just beat me running back just because. If there's a guy there, Jahmyr Gibbs. Jahmyr Gibbs is here. He's dynamic. He's fast as hell. He can catch the ball. I'm going to try to trade back and see if I can get one of those guys. I feel good about those guys. Put that in there. Let's go ahead and get a third. Offer the trade. They accepted it. So I moved back 8 spots, excuse me. Hopefully a good guy will be there. McDonald. Gibbs went. Dang. I took a gamble, and Jahmyr, I don't understand why the Packers would take a running back, but Jahmyr Gibbs did go. It's a good wide receiver. Dell is there. Musgrave is still there, like I said. But Gibbs is gone. That hurts. It definitely hurts, but we're fine. There's still a good amount of running backs left. Tajay Spears is pretty much diet. Jahmyr Gibbs. So I'm good there. I'm going to look at tight end. I'm going to go Musgrave. Here. Get your rookie wide receiver. A good size rookie pass catching tight end. One of the better hands in the draft this year. We got a good while until we pick again. I probably could have traded back one more time if I didn't feel great, but I feel good about it. And it's good. Look, Tank Dell is here. He's a small, quicker wide receiver for the slot. He's available. Let's look at wide receiver one more time. Like I said, he's a good guy for the slot, but I think we may need a little bit more juice. I don't know why I went to tight end. Let's go wide receiver. Let's go Tank Dell. I like Tank Dell. It seems like he's falling in this draft because we have a pick number 97 coming up. I'm going to go Tank Dell. Tank Dell there. I'm going to look running back one more time just to see. It looks like Tajay Spears is still there. Maybe I can get him at 114 if I'm lucky. But if not, let's look at wide receiver. Michael Wilson. He's a good size guy. He's pretty solid route runner. The Broncos are potentially interested. Do I want to move back 8 spots? No. Let's go ahead. Let's look at edge if we have to. Because we don't have to go straight up offense the whole time. KJ Henry's available. Zach Harrison, a big size guy. Carl Brooks, Zay McGuire. KJ Henry's solid, so I'll wait on D-line. Linebacker. Ivan Pace is still there. I'll wait on that as well. Let's go offense. I told you I want to focus on offense for the most part. Parker Washington is a great route runner. Look at his profile. He's a solid route runner. I don't know why they won't give me a lot of information. He's a complimentary number 2 or 3 yards after catch guy. That's kind of what Wright's thing is. He's 5'10". He may be in the slot just like Tank Dell, so it may be a little bit too much to put it in one spot. So maybe we'll just go Carl Brooks. Let's go edge here. Like I said, I fully expect us to do something else as far as free agency. Maybe get an edge, but I'll go the young guy on the edge and see what happens. Michael Wilson is still there. Dorian Williams is there. Tajay Spears is gone. Unfortunately, it hurts, but we're still okay. There's a lot of good running backs. Not the pass catcher that I wanted. Tajay Spears went a couple picks before. It hurts. It hurts. I'm not going to lie. But we move. Edge. We already got edge. Excuse me. Let's go linebacker. Ivan Pace. Cam Jones is solid. I'll wait. We got another pick coming up soon. Travius Hodges-Tomlinson. He can play. He's a good size running back. Cornerback. I'll draft him. Get some depth at corner. We pick one more time. I'll go Wilson now. Let's see what Wilson's first look is. Wilson is a bigger body, 6'2". They don't really have much analysis on him right now, but he's a solid guy. He had a solid Senior Bowl, good route runner. He needs a little bit more fine-tuned, but I think he could be a good guy for Reich's system. Do we bring in 2 wide receivers? That is the question. Or do we go running back? Keandre Miller is a great pick as well. I probably could wait There's plenty of running backs that I like, so I'm going to wait there. Let's look interior O-line. Chandler Zavala. I mean, a lot of these guys looks like we're gonna be waiting a little bit. Their value is there. Um, this would be a good opportunity to trade back when you have a lot of guys in the area that you like that you don't want to make a pick. Because Aubrey Miller's still there at linebacker. Let's take another wide receiver, man. F it. Or Trey Palmer. He has some speed. Let's get a little bit of a different skill set. Let's go. I'll wait. I'll wait on that. Let's trade back if we have to. 197. No. It's tough decisions now, man. We have a whole different perspective to go to. I mean, Shoemaker's there. We could go. Let's go linebacker. F it. Let's go linebacker. I like Ivan Pace. I like Ivan Pace Jr. I like him. All right, so we're back up. KJ Henry still. I could have waited on KJ Henry. I think it's time we go running back now. RB. Dwayne McBride. He's not really much of a pass catcher like I want, but footwork stands out for 215. He's a 2-down back. Like I said, he's not a pass game guy. Chase Brown is great all around. I've been picking him a lot in my drafts. I'll go with Chase Brown. I like him, man. He's a good all-around back. Fumbles were a concern with him, but he's still a solid all-around back. And I'll go for our last pick around 5. Maybe I could trade back. Yeah, let's trade back. Let's trade with Chicago again. They don't have anything else. I want some draft picks for this year. Go to the Chargers. Or maybe let's do this. Let's throw Keenan Allen. They're trying to shop Keenan Allen. Gonna be tough. Keenan Allen. The 3rd round pick next year. Because we may get a comp. No, we won't get a comp pick. Maybe. They accepted it. All right. So I got us another wide receiver. I know I'm loading up on them, but this is exactly what we need, apparently. We need it bad. And I got us an extra late pick. KJ Henry just went a pick before. Let's look at safety. Let's look at interior O-line. And the Chandler guy's there. I'm going to go with him. What's his size? He's a bigger guard, 6'5", 325. That's what Frank Wright likes. Think about the O-line they had in Indy. Think about the O-line they have in Philly. They want big, bruising offensive line. So I'm going with the guard just in case for insurance for Corbett. And, of course, Brady Christensen, just in case they're injured. Or maybe Christensen's not their type of guy. Maybe he's not. And I'm going to go safety Quindell Johnson to wrap it up, just to add some youth to that secondary, because I don't know exactly what we're going to do in free agency. But the draft is complete, guys. We'll see how everything stacks up once this thing wraps up, because we didn't get any comp picks or anything like that, which is fine. But I'm happy with the compensation we have right now. All right, guys, so let's look at the overall summary. Obviously, we stay up there, get C.J. Stroud, get an A+. I get a pretty good grades for everything. Overall, I got an A. I got him a pass-catching tight end. I was able to move back and get a quick slot receiver like Tank Dell, address edge with Carl Brooks. Got some depth at a corner that could play some nickel because he's a little bit smaller, but he can move around. He's fast, and he's dynamic has pretty good ball skills. And Tre'Davious Hodges-Tomlinson. I got a linebacker, Ivan Pace, somebody young. Chase Brown's a great all-around running back. Like I said, I'm just concerned about his ball handling as far as fumbling and whatnot. Added some interior offensive line to boost up for some depth. And then, obviously, I was able to get Keenan Allen for a next year's 3rd. I was able to move back a few picks, get Keenan Allen, and gave up a 5th and a 6th. I got a 5th and a 6th. I got Keenan Allen, and I gave up a 5th and a 3rd next year. I like that. Man, they'll take a little bit off the plate as far as some salary. That'll be even better. And then I went and got a safety late. So I got us 2 wide receivers, a running back, a vet wide receiver, a young wide receiver, a young tight end, and our quarterback. This is a great overall draft, in my opinion. Let me know how you guys feel about my draft. Let me know down below in the comments. Y'all always have strong feelings about this. This is my first draft, post-trade, and combine. I want you guys' thoughts. But make sure you are subscribed and let me know how everything goes. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.